The importance of language in your baby's development. You can improve your child's development and learning abilities with words. You may not be aware of it, but the more words your baby hears from the time they're born until age 3, the better chances your child will have to graduate from high school and college. Like food is nutrients to the body, words are nutrients to the brain well before the baby can pronounce any of them. In fact, language is so hardwired in a newborn baby that they can already recognize their mother's voice from hearing it while in the womb. Babies are used to recognizing speech from before they were even born. Just like a baby animal in the wild is hardwired to get up and walk few minutes after birth, human babies are hardwired to speak from the moment they are born, even though it will take another 3 to 4 years before they can speak a language fluently. While there are many forms of communication, language is the most important form of communication in humans. Only humans have developed languages to express themselves and communicate with one another. We can say that language actually is what makes us human. That's why while a puppy or kitten will never learn to speak no matter how much time they spend with a human, a baby on the other hand is already hardwired to understand language and facial expressions. Dr. Brenda Fitzgerald, an expert in child development, talked about the still face experiment during a public talk she gave in Atlanta, Georgia. The still face experiment involves a mother staring at her baby with a still face for about a minute or so, without doing or saying anything at all. So you may be wondering, how does the baby react to this type of treatment? The baby goes through 3 rapid phases. First phase, the baby tries to get his mother's attention by smiling, making little cries, and even pointing. Second phase, the baby seems a little disconcerted and starts getting annoyed, even looking away from his mother's face at times. Third phase, the baby starts crying as the frustration becomes too overwhelming. This type of experimentation shows that babies are hardwired for communication, otherwise known as language. When the mother talks and smiles to the baby, they respond with a behavior of contentment and even joy. They enjoy the communication with their mother. But when she just stares at them without any type of communication, the baby becomes quickly frustrated and starts crying. Instead of being happy, the baby becomes unhappy, just because that part of communication called language is missing. In addition, it's important to mention that even if the baby is deaf, it will have no effect on their reaction in this case. What contributes to the reaction of the baby is its own language and forms of communication. The same results were obtained with spoken and sign languages. Babies are hardwired to communicate and are asking for such communication. When we talk to our baby, whether it's with spoken words or sign language, we are contributing to the sharpness of their brain well into adulthood. The importance of talking to your baby is clear. Studies showed that individuals who became better speakers, better readers, better students, and eventually more successful in life were babies who heard the most words from the time they were born until about 3.5 years old. Those studies clearly showed that such success didn't depend on race, gender, environment, or social class, but solely on parents' interaction with their babies and toddlers. Every time the baby hears a word, a new neuron connection is made. If the baby never hears that word again, that connection will eventually shrink and die. But if the baby hears that word again and again until they're able to speak it, that connection will not only stick, but create new ones springing from it. The brain of a baby grows with words. It can rightly be said that words are food for the brain. The more words the baby hears, the sharper their brain becomes. One of the most interesting results these studies showed is that if a child doesn't read to level by the 3rd grade, they're less likely to graduate from high school. Of course, this isn't defining, but it goes to show the importance of early development. Staggering figures like this one could be greatly reduced if parents understood that all they need to do to improve this is by speaking to their babies more. Just like you feed your baby milk each day, remember to feed them words as well. Talk to them constantly. You can comment on their feet as you wash them. You can talk about their eyes, nose, mouth, cheeks, ears, and so forth as you point them out to them. You could explain what you're doing out loud as you give them their bath, mentioning each body part out loud. You could compliment them with positive words like, what a wonderful little girl you are, or what a gorgeous little boy you are. There's no limit to how much you can compliment your baby, because even if they can't understand exactly what you're saying, they will feel the emotion in your voice. You can tell them what their name is, what their siblings' names are if they have any, so on and so forth. There's no limits here. You can take their hands and put them on their face as you repeat the word mommy a few times. Dad can do the same as well. The way you can speak words to your baby are endless. Use your imagination and you'll find many more. What you say doesn't matter nearly as much as the fact that you are simply saying it. Remember that those are not lost words that you feel your baby can't understand. These words are helping your child's brain to develop better and faster, and will eventually help him or her create a better future for themselves. And that's all for this video. If you found this video helpful, We would really appreciate it if you'd share this video with someone else who you think would benefit from knowing this information, as well as hopping on over to our website and signing up for our email newsletter by clicking the link in the description. By signing up, you'll not only be first to hear about our new releases, but you also get exclusive goodies that are only available to our email subscribers. Finally, the next time you're looking to buy baby products, I encourage you to look at what we have available. Let me tell you, we aren't just out to make a profit, and pride ourselves on our high-quality products and excellent service. All of our products are laboratory tested to ensure they're 100% safe for you and your baby, which unfortunately isn't something every company can say. On top of that, we donate 10% of our profits to children's charities and hope to increase this as Starlight Baby continues to grow. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video, and here's to making a positive difference in the lives of our children and the world as a whole.